Do what?
Turn the volume on. It's Mo, Sam O, Kirill, and Alex. Good times in the morning.
Welcome back. Oh, not welcome back to the show. Welcome to the show. My goodness, we've been sitting here for a bit. I thought we've been on air already. Good morning, hey, Sam. What's going on?
Hi, where is everybody?
Everybody is still taking a nap. I mean, there was that big CJ event last night. So the expectations is that Alex and Kirill are going to be on remotely today. So you're going to be alone in the booth, girl. Apologies.
Those were my friends. It's okay. I'm used to it. Sorry.
Our friends are online.
Yes.
Our friends are on the streets. That's where our actually customers are as well. So good morning, everybody. Thanks for hanging out with us today. My name is Mo. That is Sam in studio. Our phone number is 863-10899 over Magic 89.9. And of course, all over the world, playback.tv/Goodtimes. Really quick roll call here. Krishna is the most recent one there. Lisbon, Portugal, she is listening from. Manila, Toronto is at YYZ, which is Toronto. Michelangelo is in Chicago. There's some French going on here, so I'm assuming it's either Montreal. Oh, Switzerland. Okay, I see that. Swiss.
Bulacan!
Bulacan, where are you? Columbus, Ohio, which is in the U.S. Hawaii in the U.S. Annapolis, Maryland in the U.S. Cainta Rizal is here. Winnipeg, Laguna, London, Auckland, Bacolod, Marikina, Singapore, where else are we looking at people from? I'm sure there's a bunch of Australians that I have to kind of scroll into. Canada, a lot of Canada this morning. So thanks, guys, we appreciate you guys being here. We got a lot to talk about.
Kia Bud is swinging by today. Yeah?
Kia Bud is not swinging by.
On Zoom.
She will be on the show, yes, on Zoom, just like everybody else, because we got to put this thing to rest her.
Is it still an issue? Like, is this still...
So I go on Pep, right? And in Pep, it's like pep.ph, which is probably kind of my major chismis website. And there's just kind of like, just articles for kind of showbiz things. And then there's always that big one in the middle.
Headline.
Yeah, and it's there. I'm like, come on.
And it's yours with Kia Bud?
Oh my God. It can't be like, okay, about just kind of maybe answer some questions. It has to be like the part with me in it where it's like, oh my goodness. So let's kind of clear a little bit of that in a short amount of time. Hariniwo in Japan. Mikey is in Barcelona. Belbe is in the United Kingdom. El Rey is in LA. Jolox is in Dallas, Texas. Davies in Toronto. South New Jersey for DUL. And where's Blackpool? I don't know where that is.
I know.
But anyway. Labos in Alabang. Thanks, guys, for being here. We have Alex also awake. He had just messaged me. So let's play a song. And when we get back, I have a good feeling the whole crew is going to be here. So let me do some Swift. We're until 9 a.m.
Do what?
Turn the volume on. It's Mo, Sam O, Kirill, and Alex. Good times in the morning.
Definitely a cruel summer.
Oh my gosh.
For all of you
Feeling
guys.
it. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. I over the weekend went, I wouldn't say it's mountain biking because it's not really mountain biking, but you kind of went out into the wilderness, had a little nature day for myself. I posted on Instagram the other day, and it's one of those things where, okay, so when I was younger, I would not like to go to the beach because I don't want to get dark, right? I'm like,
really?
And when I say younger, I'm talking about maybe in my 20s, even in my 30s. If there was a beach trip, I will go, but I will just kind of look at it from the window of the hotel, and I'm like, yeah,
So
they're pretty.
what is the point of what sightseeing from the
Because
hotel
it's not
room?
worth getting dark over. That's my point. It wasn't worth the darkness.
Wow.
Like, okay lang. And then I'll just wait until the actual nighttime. And then lalabas ako. I'll walk on the beach, enjoy the water, or very early, 6 a.m., I'll walk on it. That was, when I see the sun, I'm like, all right, back inside. Not worth getting dark over. And this is typical for us Pinoys because, again, I am the skin color that does not get red like you, maybe. And like many of our other Tisoy and Tisay brethren, I get gray. I'm like a street bat. I don't get dark. I get gray. And those who are brown skin, like myself, this life, and it's very difficult to come back. So it takes a long time to get this. right here. This color right here. This is months of no sun exposure. Months.
So I feel like the tanning happens in stages. Like, yes, the redness, and then it settles into like, the brown tan. You go straight to gray and stay there.
Okay, so our people, my people, us, we know this. There are no stages. As in, like, lalabas ka lang for 5 minutes, you are gray. Okay, that's
wow.
us. And if you guys don't understand this, that's because you're not pure.
You're kind.
You're not pure like us. You guys are half breeds, mixed breeds, mongrel, whatever you want to call it. The true us, we get gray.
Okay.
Like the streets.
Grayness. Oh,
All right.
wow. Yeah.
And no amount of money or whatever changes that. I go outside, I get exposed, and I get dark. That's it. So that's why I didn't go to the beach. That's why I don't like going to the beach. If I had your skin activity, then maybe I would go to the beach. Maybe I would sit outside. I've never tanned in my life. Never once have I gone nakahiga dun in that like little beach chair. And then turn around and then just do all of that. Read a book. No.
But to put a positive spin to that, because you're already the color that these people aspire to. I went through a tanning phase myself, and I used to lay out there, and that now that I know everything about UV rays and whatnot, it's like, oh my gosh, if I could turn back time. But
I know, but there's such a cool desoy factor of being able to lay down outside on a beach chair.
Oh my, really? Is that how you feel?
Yes.
Parang there's a cool factor na ganyan.
There is am I purist? Brownies? Where are we? I mean, aren't we always so envious of the people laying down in the beach chair na hindi sila nakapayong, they don't have the umbrella, they don't have the long big hat. We just sit there and we stare at you guys and we're like, I wish.
Oh.
I wish.
Got it. Yeah.
But so I went biking over the weekend.
Oh, that's right. That's how we started. Yeah.
Yeah. I have found an activity that I'm willing to get dark over.
Is it the biking?
Yeah, I mean, I've been biking for a long time.
Yeah, I was going to say.
When I bike, I get very, very dark. And it's one of those things where I realized, okay, it's worth it. There are people who golf who are really dark. And they're like, okay lang, the game is worth it. So what I wanted to ask you before we get to Kay and I'm not sure, I don't know if Alex is coming anymore, but I want to ask you 863-10899. Have you found the it's worth getting dark over activity in your life?
So it's just the dark getting dark, or it's worth, blank?
No, it's getting dark. Dark is worse than sunburn.
Oh my God.
Dark is worse than skin cancer.
Dark.
It's just getting dark. That's all we care. Let's take a call here.
Wow.
863-10899. Good morning.
Hi. Oh no.
Oh, sorry, Leslie. Yeah, guys, call back. I'm sorry. I was talking too much. But let's read over some of the messages on playback.tv. So Gustav says diving. Diving is worth getting dark over. Well, that's okay because you have
the wetsuit.
The wetsuit that helps out there. So it's really your face. But boy, those guys are dark. Good morning.
Hello.
Those guys are dark.
Hey, good morning.
Hi.
Hey, what's up?
Hey guys, how are you?
Hi.
We're good. Hi, what's your
Let's go.
name?
What's up, man?
Yeah,
Let's go. What's your name?
I heard you, Mo, talking about you like staring at the guys on the beach.
Yeah.
That's a takeaway.
Staring at white chicks. Is that it?
Oh,
I'm sorry, what?
Gosh, you're staring at white chicks
Staring
now.
at the chicks on the beach.
What's the point?
No, he extracted that one part from everything that you said and is asking if you like to stare at white chicks at the beach.
Okay, now have a good day. Thanks. And I think he had that kind of I'm funny, yabang kind of feel to him where he's like... I was reading something, I think, on Reddit, and somebody was saying they loved our show until they called and they got humiliated by us. That's what we do. Call the show, you humiliate you. Don't take it personal, especially that guy sucked. Good morning.
Hi.
Hey, good morning.
Hi, who's this?
This is Carlo. Siguro yung fishing.
Fishing.
So, lalo na
Worth
pag
getting dark.
I go for yung sa umaga, tapos you go for yung sa gitna ng dagat, sobrang init, mangingitim ka talaga kung hindi ka prepared.
Yeah.
So, like, do you live by a body of water where you could fish?
Yeah, sa may bandang, ano kasi kami, Zamboanga. So,
Oh,
yeah, usually ano kami dun every Holy Week, every summer. So,
nice.
pag-fish kami dun. Pero
Nice.
pag sa amin talaga sobrang init.
Oo.
Tapos yung bangka nyo, kahit may bubong siya, ramdam mo talaga yung init.
It's coming to you from the sides.
Yeah. And then you're getting attacked by the Chinese. Really terrible.
Oh, we
Okay.
shouldn't laugh.
But you
Okay.
speak you speak Chavacano?
Yeah, ano.
No. Yeah and no. Got it. Cool. All right.
Thank
But
you.
Mandarin, Mandarin's good to learn if you're a fisherman. 863-10899 is our phone number. This activity is worth getting dark over. Good morning.
Let's get to the playback. Yeah.
Okay, let's see. Yeah, we got a bunch here. Let me read. Surfing is a very popular answer.
Oh, man.
Uh,
I wish I could surf. I wish I could surf. I was just watching something on Instagram today that popped up. There was this guy on a board with a dog, and they were just surfing for, I don't know, a full 2 minutes or something like that. And I was like, that's amazing. I wish I could do that.
that's really dark, though, dude.
This would be worth getting dark over.
I don't know, man. It's a different kind of dark, though. It's like whole body, like even dark. You know, at least yung mga ibang activities, you'll have like a shirt tan or a golf, a socks tan,
The
tennis,
watch tan.
shirt tan, cycling, a bibs tan. Like, pero yung surfing whole body eh. So
Is
parang,
it, wait,
di mo alam kung you have like an activity or if you're a laborer.
so you actually want those marks on you? Like,
They're kind of like scars, you know. It's a badge. Yeah, walk around. My leg is half one color, half the other color, and be like, oh,
okay,
cyclist.
I get it, but it's so unsightly.
I understand, but it comes with like you know, cauliflower ears. The UFC guys, cauliflower ears. Their ears are all effed up, man. It doesn't even look like ears anymore. It's just disgusting. But it's awesome. Like I'm like, okay, cool. It's unattractive, but it comes with territory.
I get it.
So, okay,
I get
lang.
it.
Okay, lang. That's what it is with like golf tan socks.
Mental note. Okay, mental note. Wear the mga short sleeve wetsuit when I learn how to surf,
Exactly.
so I can it'll be very clear.
Yes, guys. I'm not a
I'm not a
person of the-
laborer.
I'm not a forest tribal. This is activities. 86310. Good morning.
Hi.
Hi, good morning.
Hello. Radio
Hi, what's
off,
up?
please.
Yeah, hi, hello. Can you hear me?
Yes. Who's this?
Yeah.
Hi, this is Patrick. I'm driving, by the way, but it's okay. Yeah, I think it's the most worth it. Kaso nga lang talagang sobrang umitib ako. Is when I went to Boracay, yung may balloon and then hinihila ka ng jet and lumilipad ka.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, yun. Sobrang worth it. Pero after that, nakakapagsisi kasi you need to buy a lot of Kojic soap after.
How you have to buy what?
Kojic soap. You have to buy a lot of Kojic soap though after to count.
The problem with going to Boracay and getting dark on the banana boat or whatever first day is you still got 3 days more. So all that soap, whether it be whatever you just said or yung papaya, whatever, it's not gonna do anything. You're stuck.
So do it later in the trip.
Yeah. And then the recovery from darkness is months. Patrick knows this life. It's months. And it's months of zero exposure. The recovery is intense.
I know.
Thanks, man.
Thank you.
We don't do what you guys, the whites, we don't peel.
I think it's more painful though for us to recover because we burn. We're red, it stings, we're peeling.
Try me to Colonial
painful.
River.
It's so
Colonial.
painful.
We're red, we're freckles. We're freckles.
No, but seriously. Wouldn't you agree?
No. Well, first of all, I have no experience. But when I see somebody turn red, again, it's one of those things where you're like, oh, I wish I have multicolored.
Yeah, the flushing stage is a bit cute, but then when you overdo it, ayan na. It's painful. You know, your skin's...
And then you guys have like red nose.
Yeah, yung the flush. The sun-kissed look.
It's so tisoy.
It's cute.
Don't have any of that. I don't think I'm gonna rob a bank.
I just got a visual of you.
Wala kang ganyan. I look like a felon.
Oh, it's funny.
By the way, we're waiting for Kay to get here in a little bit while we're talking about activities that you have come to an agreement with yourself. It's worth getting dark over.
K would definitely be. Wait, are we talking about our K, Karil, or K Abad? K.
I guess both Ks,
Yeah.
but I'm going to read off a couple here because I thought I saw hiking. Okay. Yeah, I think so.
I
Because
saw-
you don't do that every day.
Yeah, I saw gardening. I think this might be one for me.
Gardening is like surfing. Parang even all day. Parang all day yun eh. It's all body. Whole body. Right?
I mean, I actually feel like with the gardening, you could protect yourself so you don't tan so much. Like you could be covered up. May gloves pa nga eh. You
That's
wear
true.
a hat. You wear a
Okay.
muumuu.
Yeah.
I don't know what else you.
That's the thing. That's the thing. The full outfit isn't a very attractive outfit. Like it's not like when you're an athlete, you're jogging, you've got the whole spandex look. It's all that. But when you're gardening, man, that's not an appealing look.
No.
Tennis is one. What's nice about tennis, though, you can do that indoor as well. If you kind of play on the outdoor,
yeah.
you don't have to do that every single day. You can kind of be indoor and save yourself from it. Let me see. Basketball, yeah, that's a tough 10 because everybody's got that 10. So you're not exclusive. You're like a little one of the people type of tans. Motorcycle tan, don't know what that actually looks like. Good morning.
Hello.
Hey, is this Magic 89.9?
Yes, it is.
It is.
Hey, yeah. Are we talking still about the activities you
Yeah.
would want to do?
What activity is worth getting dark over?
Yeah. Cycling, definitely.
Mm.
So I've been cycling for so long now, and then when I'm starting, so I have got those skin covers, like face covers and everything.
Face
But then,
cover.
Yeah, but then I just accepted like 3 years ago that fuck it, like
Oh,
I'll just wear
Sir, we are on the radio. You cannot say that word.
Oh, I'm
Okay.
so sorry.
Oh,
So sorry. But then yeah,
Refreshing.
I give up, and then I just took everything. But then, hey, it's worth investing. Like I get faster, I get like I slimmed a bit, but then yeah.
Yeah.
What is the longest ride that you've been on?
Oh, it's
New Century?
400 plus km.
400K?
Yeah, 400k.
How long is that?
No. In one day.
Yeah.
That's 2 days. Yeah, like straight.
Oh.
Yeah. What's a 1 day max? I mean, I've done 600
Oh,
miles.
one day?
I've done 1,000 kilometers. I mean, in a
Oh.
week. But what is
300
your 1 day?
It's 300 km. So there's an event like at Audax, Philippines, and then
Yeah.
you attend that. Yep.
Yeah, they're done a couple
Yeah.
of those. They're tough. Okay. Yeah. Thanks for the call.
Thank
Appreciate it. Have a good day.
you.
Thanks.
Let me tell you about how ugly though the cycling stuff is. While it is a badge, it is okay. First, you get a forehead tan because of your
Helmet.
Mm-hmm. So the top of your head's very white. It's ugly. And then you get the shades tan, which then comes down here, which is really horrible looking. Okay, because then you look like an animal. Then you get your jersey tan from the arms. Okay. You get your thigh tan, which is going to be the worst of them all. That's the pinaka difference between the two because your thighs are always lighter skinned. You rarely ever have that out. So when you're naked, you look like a zebra.
Oh my gosh. Is there no way around this?
No way around it. I mean, you cycle naked.
We've put people on the moon. I feel like we could figure out the cycling tan.
We already talked about if we had a way to not get dark, you know how billions and billions and billions, like you Koreans would be making so much money, we would be making so much money. That's huge.
Is there no way around this gear? Although I think, with the cycling, like there's some, what do you call that? Yung the aerodynamic ba yun? Yung parang,
Yeah.
parang everything
It's all
has to be like smooth and streamlined and you can't bulk it
Yeah,
up.
but it's kind of what's stupid is like the cycling community believes they're all in the Tour de France, and so we will buy things to shave off 100 grams off of our bike, and we'll spend 5,000 pesos to shave 100 grams. And if you understand what 100 grams is, it's truly nothing. but you will spend so much because you think you're going to get somewhere quicker or you're going to climb a little better as if you were a professional cyclist. They've really brainwashed people who like cycling into believing they're better than they really are.
And this is just really for like, that sense of satisfaction. Like, I don't know, personal time. You compare, how quickly you did this last time. Yung mga ganun.
Yeah, we call it PRs, but it's and your boyfriend knows these terminologies. It's just about like yabang. It's really not about personal time. Like nobody really cares about that stuff.
Wow.
Like you really don't care. If you do care about that stuff, then you're super dark.
You're super dark.
If you care about like your personal record seconds, shaving seconds off, my team guy, you're really, really dark. All right, we got to take a break. When we come back, we'll have more of the show. Again, Kay is going to be here, and we'll have her in a second. She's just kind of waking up. She stayed out late last night. Sponge Cola performed. She was even on stage singing with them, as we can expect, especially in an event like that. But we'll have her. We'll have a lot to talk about. We're on until 9 a.m. You're listening to Good Times here on Magic 89.9. Don't go way back.
Do what? Turn the volume on. It's Mo, Sam O, Kirill, and Alex. Good times in the morning.
Listen to the morning show here at Magic 89.9 at 6:40. Of course, Sam's making fun of my face while this song was playing. I am not making muni about this song. I am reading an article and preparing. And she's like, your face with this song.
Because your face was tulala. And then so with the music in the background, it looked like, parang you were just
like I was emoting and...
just
contemplating. Does anybody say muni anymore? I mean, nobody says that.
No.
It's a good word, though. It's because you're in your honeymoon phase.
What?
With your relationship. If I asked you, okay, let me ask you this. What is the song that most resembles your current love life?
Oh my gosh. I don't know.
Let me guess that.
Euphoria.
This is your love life. Right?
I'll take it. I like it. I like that it's BTS.
And mine is the...
I just caught him in a moment. It was funny. Off the air.
863-899 is our phone number if you want to call us, get yourself on the show. There was a comment on playback.tv/goodtimes about what Sam does off air. Yes, she prepares the commercials. Yes, she's doing all of these kind of technical things. I, on the other hand, just to kind of give you a little bit of, I guess, transparency, now that we are streaming, you can kind of see what we're doing off air. It's a part of the show that I really do love. And Sam is, you've always been the technical person, even when Nico was around, right? You were on the technical side.
Okay, but it looks like it's complicated, but it's not. It's really, there's a lot of buttons on the board. We don't really use all of them. We'll maybe use like 4, so it's not as complicated as it looks.
But then you have a chart, like all the commercials.
That's right, the log.
So this is what's going on, right? Sam is checking all the levels, okay? She's making sure that my channel is on so I can be on, and then make sure it's off when it's off. She is getting the phone ready to go when there are callers. She is telling me how many calls are on hold while she's talking and doing all of that and trying to follow the conversation. She's always messaging me on the side, giving me an update of how many people are on hold. That's what she's doing. And then she's prepping for the commercials, and then she has to hear my mood. And this is another real kind of... listen, you're selling yourself short. There is a technical side, okay? Making sure that all of the audio levels are right at the same time. Making sure you are hearing what I, as Mo, am feeling. Because if you think that I am going to end soon, and you can tell by my voice, you will start getting the sound effects ready, and the commercials ready. All of this is happening, and I can see you do it because I know where you're moving. This is called a dance that we do, and we're not. I don't set her up. I'm not like, hey Sam, we have now. When we're doing songs, you'll see me do hand signals. I'm giving her countdowns. I'm going 30, 10, 5, 4, kind of like that. I do thumbs up and stuff like that. It just helps us from typing super fast. But no, there is a pretty strong technical side that Sam is aware of, but this goes years back. With her and I worked together, even with Nico. Now, Nico is probably the better technical DJ because he's been there forever and he loves it. But when Sam is here, he trusts Sam to do the technical, and Nico is always on the side.
Oh, I don't know what to say.
That's what happens. Now, I know you hate compliments. So do I. So okay, so yeah, so she's amazing at it. She's really good. A lot of it is real. It's just a real feel. Yeah, it's a feel, right? Another thing that somebody wanted to bring up for us to talk about, and then we'll get into other things. And this is radio related. I saw a couple of messages here. People are asking our thoughts on Wave 89.1 is signing off. Now, I did not know if this is true. Is this true?
I did not know this.
Radio station to our left, 89.1. It is the closest radio station to us. The dial is in 8s. So 89.1 is right next to us, I believe, right? It's in 8s. And they issued a statement. Okay, so they're still on. When can anybody know when they're going? Okay, anyway, here's the point. They want to know our thoughts. So
They signed off last night.
Oh, they signed off last night. Okay, so they're on. I don't care. Though they are a sister station. Like, they are close to us. In fact, they're next door. Aren't they next door?
No, they're not.
No. Oh, no, they're the one on, they're in Ortigas, right? They're at Strata.
Strata,
whatever.
I think.
Yeah, they're at Strata. Okay, so next to us is 99.5. So I don't care, but I don't mean it in like a negative kind of way. It's
Right,
just,
I wanted to ask you, what do you mean you don't care?
all I care about is us. And this is how I've always been. I only truly care about us. I don't even care about the other shows on the radio station of 89.9. It has always been this way. I am very good time centric. I really, all my energy is isolated between 6 a.m. to 9 a.m. And anything that happens after 9 a.m., I really don't care. And especially if it happens on another radio station. But we have friends in other places, so I don't even know if they're there anymore. I do not feel like a big chunk of history is being, I don't know, a big chapter is being put away. I don't feel that way. I would feel that way with maybe RX, with us. I'm trying to think. Other radios, maybe like a 97.1, like an LS. Like, those are the ones I'd feel like, oh, wow, wait, man, that's a historical moment there.
End of
It's
an
going
era.
down.
But I'm gonna.
Yeah, but 89.1 has had different names. I forgot what it was when I was younger, and then it became, like NU. When NU went down, that's how significant. It's like, okay, this is kind of a historical thing. But no, I mean, no real. What the Wave was called something else, right? Before, like maybe 20 years ago.
Probably.
Like when if 99.5, DMZ, thanks. If 99.5 RT kept the name and it would like close down, then I'd be like, oh, okay, yeah, maybe end of an era. But they changed it to Play. Again, these are sister stations, so they are very close to us. I don't care anymore. Like, they've changed. I don't care anymore. It's not the same thing.
I think because I was there when RT reformatted and became Play. I think a lot of people, because parang my impression of RT was like the cool kids listen to RT, right?
Yeah. The ones that turn red in the sun.
And
Us brownies stayed here.
And then it reformatted to Play. And then wasn't there a moment like we reverted back to RT?
I don't know.
If memory serves, and normally it doesn't. But I think there was a moment na ganyan, which then maybe kind of took away from the end of an era, like, that kind of feeling.
Let me say this. And I think what we're doing here right now is we're giving this one last shot. And this is what I've told our boss. This is what I've told somewhat to Sam. I told this a lot to Nico is, as the radio stations tend to fall now post-COVID and some of the more prominent DJs are leaving and have left, I said, let's just give it one shot. One more. Let's get on the radio, 6 to 9 a.m., just like old times. and let's run and see what happens. And in the past month and a half that we have started running, I think this is doing better than I thought it would.
Really?
Yes, no, 100%.
Oh, that makes
really.
me happy.
And I think the feedback's been amazing. And if another radio station is going to close, that's their problem. Like, we're so focused on trying to do a good job here for you guys and make it sound like 10 years ago, make it sound like 5 years ago, pre-COVID. And if that makes other radio shows blossom again, and maybe dare say other radio stations blossom again, then fantastic. Because I think Good Times, and this is going to sound very douchey and I apologize, but I think Good Times, I know this is the show that started the talk radio thing. I know that because when I tried to push for it, I was an idiot and everyone thought I was stupid. And it did it, and it did really, really well. And now we see other radio stations, we see other shows kind of have very similar talking music second, talking first philosophies. But now that radio is really struggling post-COVID, I think it feels like 2005 again, where I'm like, okay, let's just give it one more go.
What happened in
And let's try
2005?
Well, when we first 2005 was when we started conceptualizing this version of the show, and that's what it was. I mean, what is it now? Yeah, so it's a 20-year-old radio show.
Amazing! Oh my
This show,
gosh!
I mean, I've been here, near 30 years, but this Good Times is 20 years.
I mean, that's a run for a station, not a show.
Yeah, no, really.
Yeah.
It's been a ton of time. So I just thought, getting together with Sam, who I really thought your days were done here, like you would never come back. Talking again to Nico, talking to the station, talking to Alex, and even when Kate came around, all that. It's like, okay, here we go. This is it, guys. One push, and if it doesn't work, let's go home forever.
Aww.
And man, it's worked really well, I think.
Well, let's keep that going. And I mean, like Kay jumping on the show, Alex, just all the people who are swinging by and talking to us. Bam, of course. I love it. I love the variety.
Yeah, and I don't know if there's anything as good out there. Again, it's hard to say that because I sound like a dick. But can we just be transparent and minus any koopsness? Like, I'm not sure if there's anything better, and if there is, let me know so I can listen to it. But if not,
but you wouldn't care anyway.
Yeah, not that I care, but this is the point. The point. Let's just go, and let's see.
Let's go.
Yeah. Okay. Anyway, speaking of going, we will have our group that goes with us on the show here in a little bit. We're just waiting for wake up time.
Okay, gumising ka na.
We're also going to talk to Abad here, I think, in a little bit. Oh, say hi to Martin, by the way, Paz, who's always a big friend of the show.
Martin, hello.
Hold on, let me read.
I miss you swinging by the booth too.
And he said, keep it going, guys, right here behind you and currently listening. Thanks, Martin.
He's
Appreciate
been
you.
so supportive always.
Yeah, and for so many years,
yes,
he has been very supportive. The NBA playoffs, by the way, is coming up in a little bit. I know I was talking to Nico last night, and he wants us to kind of do like a viewing party on playback for all the people on playback for one of these play-in games. I will let you guys know a little bit more when that's going to happen. So,
okay.
Yeah. Now I feel like I can't talk about anything else. We have to take like a break. Like, how do you jump on that and then go like, Kwento ka Didi? You found it in your brief. Like it's kind of like, this is a good time for a break. I didn't mean to go on and on about radio and what Sam's duties are.
Nope.
Somebody brought it up and I thought it was worth kind of addressing a little bit.
Oh, well, it's okay. I mean, we can go on a break. We are on track for a break, so we can do that if you'd like.
Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah.
We'll take a break. When we come back, we'll have more of the show. Don't go away. Back after this.
Do what? Turn the volume on. It's Mo, Sam O, Kirill, and Alex. Good times in the morning.
And hour number 2, just about a minute away. It is 6:59 on this Tuesday morning. Good morning, everybody. Thanks for being here with us. You are listening to Magic 89.9. Sam and I here together, waiting for the reinforcements who were out partying last night. But it's cool. It's all
Yeah,
good.
they were out for a good cause. So
86310 is our phone number. Yes, it was for CJ, and there were some heavy hitters at that show last night. I mean,
Yeah.
obviously, Sponge Cola.
Itchy Worms.
There.
Luke Mijares was
Others that-
there. Grace Note,
Oh,
Hey June, The Vowel They Orbit. Thanks, guys.
Sweet. So, we were talking about our jobs a little while ago, and I said that I did not expect you to come back to the radio, Sam. And I really did not. I didn't know when you thought about it, did you think of it as a risk? Or did you think of it as, well, I know I can do it, so it's a bit more stable? Like, was it about stability or was it about risk? Like, what was the energy? And then I'll get to a topic. I'm just kind of using this to jump off of it.
Well, I'm not sure what you mean. Like, was it about risk? What do you mean?
Like, okay, should I risk going back? I mean, what if it fails? What if
Like
it
what-
is? But
Like, that
You
was
don't
the
know-
place I was operating from. Is like, is this a risk that I should,
yeah, I mean, like, why
deny?
would you do that? Like, why would,
No.
like, how sometimes we always go with Kirill, we're like, Kirill, why are you here? Like, you've got fucking daily TV shows. Like, one of the biggest TV shows in the country. You've got your musicals. Why the hell are you here? And not that it's like a risk for her, because obviously she's very successful outside of this radio show, clearly. But I think it's risky to just jump into something, isn't it? Or is it, no, I know this. I'm good at this. It's stability.
Okay, so that's the question. Now we're parang
Yeah, for
leading
you,
up
for
to-
you specifically. And then I'll ask the callers about something they're into.
No, it wasn't a risky, feel na place that I was coming from. I think I've been away for 6 years, right? I've always enjoyed doing the show, loved hanging out with you and Nico, but I was going. By the time I was deciding if I should, like, oh my gosh, maybe I should like leave, take a break or whatever, I was kind of going through with this phase where I was like having a faith journey, and I was changing a lot, and I was like, I'm not sure I can do this on the air. And then I think by the time the invitation came back around about joining the show, I felt a lot more solid, and I felt more sure about the person that I'd become, like standing my ground and just being able to talk about things. And I felt like, okay, I think I can go back and like
Nice.
be this person.
How much different are you now than, the version of you some years ago?
Oh my gosh. I don't know if I
'Cause I don't
put
feel like
it-
you're much different.
Yeah, maybe. I wouldn't say it's like a 180, but I think in the way I live my life and like in my personal life, I am very different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. On the radio, though, it's only like if we say a bad word, I see you go, whoa, maybe back in the day we didn't. Like if we said an F word on accident, well, I never say the F word on accident, but if somebody said the F word on accident, or if there was an F word on the song,
Yeah.
like back in the day, be like, brush your shoulder, no problem. Now you're like, and like, that's why you see me sometimes after an F word, I'd like put my hands up in the air. I'm like, please forgive me, because I know Sam's a little off about it. But outside of that, I think you're very similar to the person you were.
Oh, that's
some
great.
years back. And that's what I was hoping for when I told our boss, hey, why don't have you called Sam? And he's like, no. I'm like, call Sam. Let's see where she's at mentally. And then before you know it, 2-3 days later, it's like, Sam's in. I'm like, what? Like, there's no way. Like, I threw your name out there as just kind of like you never know. Let's see. Miracles can happen. And then a couple days later, all of a sudden, miracle happened.
But we were like still on the podcast though. We were still.
Yes, I know, but the radio show's different. I mean, I get we do BSC on the podcast, but it was one of those things where I thought the radio was over, and here you are again. So it's worked out really well. How I'm going to relate it to you guys at 863100899. If you are on your way to the office, if you are streaming with us on playback.tv/goodtimes, many of you guys are in that either era in your life where you feel like you need to push, you need to do something, you need to give it one last go, or you're a fresh graduate, you're kind of stagnant, you've maybe 26 years old and you're like, okay, I've been out of school for 2 years, but I'm not really establishing my career. Maybe this is a good chance to kind of chat about this. And here's my question. You made a change, you had stability in your job, but you still took a career risk. So like you're working fine now. Like, okay, maybe I work in a BPO, but this is not me. And I'm going to go out and I'm going to take the risk. And I'm going to do something crazy. Or I'm going to do something I'm not comfortable with. Or I'm going to fulfill a dream. Please don't say you started a YouTube channel. Please. But if that's what it was, I really would love to hear about it. I really would be like, yeah, I was an accountant, or yeah, I was a lawyer. Tapos, you know what? I said, I'm just gonna make a YouTube channel, man. I'm gonna stream on Twitch, and all of a sudden, boom, you took the risk, and it kind of paid off. Or maybe it didn't. Maybe it didn't pay off. But I'm gonna respect the risk, nevertheless.
Right.
Because
Right.
I am risk averse. I'm not the type. I mean, I've been here 30 years. I do not have the risk factor type of DNA in me.
But did you never feel that? Because I think we all go through that, phase where like, okay, should I stay or should I go? Whether that's a career, relationships, I think that happens quite a bit. But like, yeah, you've been here, 30 years? And did you ever feel like, maybe I don't like venture out?
No, never. I mean, look, I moved to New York. I'm like, how do I bring the radio show with me? It's a part of me. It's part of my life.
Wow, that's
For the
amazing,
good and the bad.
Mohan.
The good and bad. Trust me, I regret it. I do regret it. And everybody I talk to always says I'm crazy, that I regret being a radio DJ as long as I have.
What? Why?
It's too long.
Oh,
I mean,
but don't you think this is
it's
one of
too
those
long.
jobs that you can really do it until you're just like, I don't know,
I know, but
physically
you
not
ever meet-
able?
Okay, especially in this generation. Have you ever met anybody who's been at a company for 30 years and then you go, wow, ew. Like, first you're wowed by it and then you're like, ew.
Not a job like this, though. This is
This is a job like this because we just established this is the job that people get scared of. This is a job now that you can scare your kids, right? You're like, uy, mag-aaral ka. Kasi kapag hindi, magdi-DJ ka.
no.
You can scare people that this job sucks.
Okay, but we've also talked about how this show has been very successful at this point.
Yes.
It's an institution. Let's just but that's probably a word that makes you uncomfortable, but it is.
Yeah. I call it First Ballot Hall of Fame, but no worries. Go ahead.
But you are an example of someone who's done it very well and very successfully. So, wow, and to have done that
Thank
in
you.
one station.
But my question to all of you guys, and again, phone number is 8631-0899. You had stability. You were doing something for a long time. And then it was even maybe successful. But you're like, I'm not happy. Because when people call the show, Sam, I'm talking about our podcast. When we hear this question a lot. I have a stable job. Okay naman yung, whatever. We're getting by, enough to save a little bit. But this is not it. And what do I tell them? What do I tell them when we're on the show? I always tell them, stay. Don't go crazy.
Yeah.
Because I'm risk adverse. So let's take a call. 8631-0899. Again, you had stability, but maybe you did the anti-Mo thing. You changed. And it's worked out. Or it hasn't. It's blown up in your face. Good morning.
Hey guys, good morning.
Morning.
Paul here.
Sorry, what's your name?
Yeah, Paul.
Paul. Okay.
Well, what's up?
Yeah, I mean, I can totally relate. I kind of gone through this crossroad thing of trying something new, risking it out. I had a good corporate job, literally going places with it, but it kind of felt that there was missing with the things that I was doing. So, being in HR, and then I kind of laid off for 2 years just to try out being a surfing teacher or a surfing instructor.
A surfing
So-
instructor. Okay.
Yeah, so
Oh, so you got dark.
real dark, like midnight almost.
I know that life.
But-
Okay.
But yeah, I tried it out for 2 years, and it kind of did not really pay the bills. It was worth the risk because I kind of knew that it was not something I want to make a career out of, but it was something that I can do on the side while I have my corporate job. So it's just really made me realize that there could be things that can balance out.
So where are you now? Are you back
So you,
to?
what? Yeah, I mean, exactly. Are you corporate?
I'm back. I'm back in,
Monday to
I'm
Friday.
back in my
the
corporate
surf-
life.
Uh huh.
So
And doing.
desk job back 9 to 5, boring meetings here and there. Then during these kinds of seasons, like in the summer, I head out to where I can actually do like small classes or take it as like a private instructor or something like that.
So isn't this the best setup that you get the best of both worlds?
Yeah, it is a good setup actually, but given that of course you're in corporate, there would be some unexpected things that might affect the other side job. So it just made me just realize and be skilled with time management overall.
How old are you?
I'm 35.
Okay, gotcha. Cool. It sounds like you're about to quit for something else. To be honest, like you're just
Well,
like,
I'm gonna
okay,
join you guys.
surfing. Sorry, what?
I can join you guys because this is something that I can venture into.
Yeah. Well, Alex isn't here. Jump in, man. Come on, let's go.
I've
Yeah,
been
no,
listening to you
I-
guys
I-
ever since. Sorry.
I sense an intense amount of unhappiness, though, from when you talk about your core. You could tell with the way your voice and even the volume of your voice changed. When you talked about the corporate stuff, it was very kind of a lower kind of tone to it. And then when you said, "Hey, I was surfing," and you could hear
Him perk
like,
up.
very slight, but it does jump. So that tells me a lot. Not trying to play armchair psychologist or whatever here, but it is, at least for me, noticeable, especially for somebody who listens to stories like this as often as I do. But yeah, Paul, best of luck to you. Only quit if you're a little sure, especially at 35. Risk at that age, probably not as easy to pull off as when you're 25. But thanks for the call, nevertheless. Appreciate you. Have a good day.
All right, man. Thanks.
Thank
Have a good day, guys.
you.
863-10899 is our phone number. We're talking about your life, your career, your stability versus the amount of risk you want to introduce into your life so you can kind of knock out your dreams. Let's take another call. Good morning.
Hello, good morning. This is Jay.
Hi, Jay.
Hey, what's up,
Yeah.
brother?
Before I was working overseas, so for 14 years,
Mm-hmm.
and then like earning in peso, it's like 6 figures,
What were
like
you?
that.
What were you doing?
In the hospitality industry.
Where?
Yeah. Then I managed
where
to.
were you?
In Singapore.
Singapore.
Okay.
Nice.
I was in
Yes.
Singapore. Sorry.
Mm.
Then, yeah, parang I saw na even though like napopromote ka like every year or every like 2 years, pero di ka masaya eh. So you just like saw the end of it. So we decided that to quit, then open up some businesses here sa Philippines. Then even though it's not the same as what I used to earn, but it's more satisfying kasi family eh. So I'm with my
Yeah.
family. I see my kids. Like I can spend time with my kids. I bring them to school, this and that.
Oh, that's
Yep.
wonderful.
Would you do it again?
Which one?
If you were back in Singapore doing 6 digits in one of the world's best cities, would you still come back?
I will not go back to the job. I miss Singapore a lot. But I think I'm already past that phase of my life. No?
Mm.
Yep.
I'd rather choose family than comfort. I still miss the city though. So it's like half of my adult life is there. So
And what a city it is. I mean,
Yeah.
man, Singapore's so cool. All right. Thanks for the call, brother. Appreciate you.
all
Have a
right,
good
no
one.
worries.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Another guy sounds a little sad to be with
I
family.
know. Come on, guys.
Bunch of calls here. 863-10899. Again, the question is this. You had stability, but you took a career risk for your dreams or just to maybe scratch an itch. Good morning.
Yes, hello, good morning.
Hey.
Yeah, hi. Yeah, I used to be a teacher before. I used to be a teacher. Then I decided to venture into my passion in broadcasting. So I quit my teaching job.
Ito na yung
And,
YouTube channel. Say it. YouTube. Let's go.
hello? Yeah.
Yeah, no, sorry. We're just trying to fill in the blanks. Yes, continue, sir.
Yeah. And then after that, I realized that when I ventured into broadcasting, it's not really a high-paying job.
It
What kind
So
of broadcasting are you talking about?
yeah, in radio actually.
Oh,
I
radio.
yeah.
what radio station were you on?
Uh,
When I got
I
tired
used
last
to
night.
work in an AM station, the first station there.
Oh,
Oh.
So,
damn.
but it's really a big transformation for me because I'm used to speaking English, but of course when you do in AM, you have to talk in Filipino.
Oh.
Can I hear your AM voice?
Yes.
Because there's a style to it.
But then I realized when I was in broadcasting that uh, good job, but at least I was able to fulfill my dreams. So I went. I looked for a. Currently, I'm in a corporate job, but then I do some. How do you call that? Rackets.
Uh-uh.
Say in basketball leagues, in a professional basketball
Oh,
league. So
parking.
during my free time, I do that, but of course, I focus more on the corporate job.
What do you do a corporate job? I want to know how far away it is from radio.
Yeah, well, it's related to my first job teaching. So I'm a trainer.
Okay, got it.
So, sorry, just to go back to the AM radio thing. I don't know why, but I have it in my head now, AM radio pays better. It doesn't.
Well, if you're a if you're if you work outside the radio,
Outside the radio.
Yeah, listen, what he's saying, and it's true for us as well, right? If you're a star, if you're a radio star,
Yeah.
like true star, it is very lucrative. I mean, come on, like I've done
Like
really well.
yourself.
Yeah,
Yes,
really well
definitely.
because of it. But how many of them do that? Of say, if there's 103, like are able to do it. Like the numbers are terrible on the kind of if you're trying to make a ton of money
agree.
out of it.
I just for some reason thought like AM was different. I don't know why. I don't know why, but I mean, we're learning
But you
that
can get shots,
it's not.
which is nice about AM. It's like you get money, but you can get shot. So it's always that little excitement in your life there. Thanks, brother.
Thank you.
Thank you. Have a great day.
Great story. Have a good day. Bye. Here's one. D-Boy says, I gave up being a doctor
Whoa.
I gave up being a doctor here to be with Joa in Singapore in '07. Worked there as a call center manager for 3 months, but quit and came back to be a doctor. Yeah. No, that's
I'm assuming the relationship didn't work out either.
or just like, dude, this is like, yeah, you're not handsome enough for me to stay here. I'm going back to being my doctor. 8631089. Good morning. Oh, he moved back. Okay, so that's why the relationship worked.
Hello.
You had stability, but you decided to take a big risk. What was it? Good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Hi.
Hello.
Yeah, so but I took a big risk fresh out of graduate. So I was like a liberal arts major, but I tried to do something different from my course. So I tried to become a pilot. So
Nice.
yeah, but to make the long and sad story short, I it wasn't for me. I just kind of failed. It blew on my face. So I kind of it was like a few years after grad, so I was like kind of regretting graduating at that point because I had I don't know. Well, I had a good athletic career when I was in college. I mean, I wasn't the best, but I was like kind of like improving in terms of skills. I'm not trying to
Not
toot
the
my horn
basket.
here.
Yeah,
So
basket.
yeah,
or
I
what?
kind of threw that away. If I stayed, I could have extended more. You played more UAP years.
Basketball.
So,
Basketball.
I'm sorry, what?
Were you gonna play basketball?
No, it wasn't basketball.
What?
It was judo.
Judo.
Nice.
Oh.
Yeah, so I could have been, a captain. I could have done more for my team because looking
Could have
back,
been
I
a
kind of felt that
captain.
I wish I didn't leave. I should. There's something more I could do there than. So yeah, I was regretting graduating college for like 5 years.
Yeah. Well, listen, the key phrase here, though, is you did it right after college, so you're fairly young. I mean, when you take that risk, when you take it young, it's a little bit easier to recover, though there are always going to be, in this case, the regrets about maybe playing for the national team, maybe even going to the Olympics, things like that. Or the window for that stuff is so small. I mean, we have an Olympics coming up here in a couple of months to be able to represent your country. I'm not saying that's what you wanted to do, but let's kind of go with that. If you're talking about being a top 10 judo player in the country, that is possibly a reality, and your window of opportunity to do that is really measured in single digit years. So if you don't do it, you're going to regret it. And yeah, you didn't do it. So
Rub it
thanks for the call.
in. Thank you.
No, I mean, I'm serious though. Yeah. Have a good day. Bye.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry.
Ignore
no,
him.
nothing. Bye.
Ignore him. Okay,
Hey, I just
bye.
never regret being here.
Oh my gosh.
Well, I don't know. You know how hard it is to be an Olympian? I mean, I just kind of
yeah,
think about the big
sure.
dream. But
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
highly unlikely anyway.
He's feeling bad already.
He's fine now.
Is he? None of them sound fine.
Hey,
Except
Sam,
maybe
thanks
the
for-
broadcaster guy. Like he seems jolly. But everyone is like, I don't know.
That was AM radio, man. Just to get out of that crap hole. We should take what? Maybe another. We have a couple here on hold still. Let's try another one. 863-10899. Good morning.
Hello.
Hi. Hello.
Okay, someone. Okay, it's worked out for somebody.
Oh my God, I'm so excited.
Yay.
This is my first time listening to FM radio
What?
again
Where have
for
you-
the longest time.
Oh.
Just so happens
Okay.
that I'm sick of my Spotify playlist.
This is what we want to
That's
hear.
where we come in.
That's right.
Really, that's
music
that's
to
kind of
our
the
ears.
Yeah, that's kind of the mentality that we have here. You guys are gonna get sick and tired of the songs that you know are coming. Right? So
What's your name?
that's why. What's up?
Yeah, this is Lyle. So I just want to share the topic that you're talking about. So
Go.
yeah, I had this career in a big bank, and I have been there for like 10 years. So it was really stable. And then there's another offer from another bank. It's an up in career, but the company is new, so that's the risk But I took it because I trust the hiring manager. He was my boss before, but now I'm really thankful that I took it because the experience that I'm in right now and the experience, the upgrade of the pay and all that. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with the risk that I took.
We can tell,
for
and this
you.
is a considerable difference in the voice of someone who's a goal versus somebody who, as Sam said, right, like, what did I do to kick the guy down? So this is the difference of what that is. You must be very happy. Your boyfriend must be very happy. I mean, it's really working out, right? So
Yeah, it is.
no, good.
Yeah. My family's happy, and I'm really happy with where I'm at now.
We can tell, and I'm happy for you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
All right, Lyle.
Call us more
I'll be
often.
listening to you every morning from now on.
Yay!
Thanks, Lyle. Appreciate
Thank
it.
you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
You know that whole I'm sure your boyfriend's really happy that joke has never gotten old on us.
Yeah, no, and it cracks me up every time.
The gift that keeps on giving.
And you're so good at it too. Like your gauge for it is so on point.
Is that Gage? If you can't listen to this show live on 89.9 every morning, it is put up on Spotify. Just search Good Times Radio, and you can catch it. Just in case, again, maybe you have a day off on a weekday, or you need something for nighttime as you drive, whatever it may be, it is up for you to download on Spotify. We will take a break. When we come back, we have more of the show. You're listening to Good Times here in Magic 89.9. Back after this. Don't go away.
Do what? Turn the volume on. It's Mo, Sam O, Kirill, and Alex. Good times in the morning.
Sam and myself, we are also waiting for Kirill to wake up, and we'll wait all the way till 9 a.m. because we knew she was going to be late. We knew she was partying. But at the same time, we knew we had a replacement for her if she didn't show up. And their names sound very similar if
so
we
tickled.
don't keep losing her here. Okay, while we're waiting. Okay, here we go. All right, here we go. So let's get her on the show here now. She's got she's part of what, like the #1 movie on Netflix Philippines right now called The Journey. But you also know her more, I guess, famously for being the ugly version of Isa Calzado. Please welcome to the show, Kay Abad is here.
Hi, Kay.
Hi, good morning.
Good morning.
Kasalanan mo yan, Mo. Good morning.
Kay, what happened? Okay, so over the weekend, I am just sitting and being handsome, and then I get all these messages about me apparently bullying you. Or oh wait, did we lose her?
Oh, she's dropping, huh?
God, and she's so beautiful, by the
She
way, right?
is.
We'll get we'll get Kay back here in a second. So hindi lang siya ugly version, but she doesn't even have enough money for internet. So Kay, here we go. Back.
It's gonna come back to haunt you in like 5 years in an interview.
Hey, by the way, can I start with you're stunning. You're stunning. You're so pretty. It's crazy how beautiful you are. And what happened though, man? So I'm sitting there and I get all of these messages and like, hala, Kay Abad is mad at you and it's like everybody hates you. And I'm like, what happened? And then I thought, I don't even remember saying this. So can you give us the... I don't... Because, Kay, we do this topic all the time. Like, you listen to us on the radio show. You know naman we have topics and all that. And then you'll message me every now and then. So I think what happened was we were doing the ugly version of which celebrity. And that was, di ba, binanggit ko na I'm the ugly version of Matt Damon.
Matt Damon.
Exactly. Tapos nag-text ka sa akin?
Nag-text ako sa'yo. Sabi ko, ako mo, sinong ugly version ako? I think, last night iniisip ko, it was back 1990s pa to.
Oh my God, that long ago. No, it can't be.
Gosh.
Yes.
It can't be. No, it may have been early 2000s, but it can't be going that far. But wow, you remember that? Wait, did it hurt you?
Yeah. No, not at all. Actually, na-flatter pa nga ako kasi I really find Isa very pretty. So, nung
And she
sinabi
is.
mo, ugly version ka ni Isa Calzado, sabi ko, oh wow, sige, I'll accept that. Yung mga tao galit na galit sa'yo.
It resurfaced in 2024. But Kay, I mean, you and I have been friends for a very long time. We've been friends since we were, gosh, maybe, I wouldn't say teenagers, but it could have possibly been teenagers, to be honest. And I...
Did you guys work together?
We worked
No.
together. We were together
Wala.
sporadically. Like, diba, like maybe you'll be on ASAP, I'll be on ASAP. I've guessed
yun lang.
yeah.
Sa ABS, around ABS, yes.
Yeah, I've guessed it a couple of times in Tabing Ilog. But, Kay, I don't know if you remember this. I may have brought it up on the podcast when you were there. Now, right now, we're not like super close anymore, obviously, because we're far away and you've got your families and all that stuff. But there was a time that Kay and I were Nextel friends, and we would spend the night talking to each other on Nextel for hours. Kasi libre, right? And Nextel is like the walkie-talkie cell phone version. And, there's one thing that I remember. You asked me to sing for you, because Kay can sing. And Kay was like, sing me naman a song. I sat there. I don't even remember what song I freaking sang. And I'm the world's worst singer. And, I still remember this conversation of all the conversations that we've had. Okay, we just lost her.
Again. Did you guys... Wait. Okay, so while she's away, you guys went through a phase where you guys were talking all night and she asked you to sing a song? Like, were you guys, I don't know, at the door of...
I don't know if we were on the door. I was going to ask her. Like, did I have a chance with you?
Another thing that I need to clarify. You were in Tabing Ilog?
Oh, no, occasionally.
Oh, she's back.
Occasionally.
Hi.
All right.
Ask her. Dali, where were we?
Wait, hold on.
Go.
Okay, can I say this? Wait, first of all, is your husband mad at me for the whole ugly version of Isa thing?
No, not at all.
Okay. All right. Okay, just check. So let's talk about your movie. Your movie's the number
let's
one movie
pick up where we
in,
left
the
off.
country.
Let's
And,
pick up
called The
where
Journey.
we left off.
It stars
Nakakainis.
very good friend of ours, Patrick Garcia. Not as great of a friend of ours in Palo Contes, but we still know him. This movie looks amazing, Kay. I know I know. How much of this can I give out about what your character is going through in this movie, The Journey?
To those na hindi pa nakakakita, I had a cancer and then a relapse. And
Right.
then I decided not to treat it anymore and just fulfill my magic list. The things I wanted to do before I die.
Mm.
So that's the whole thing. That's the most like yung gist nung story, nung movie.
I know it's stupid when people who are interviewing celebrities who have the number one song or the number one movie or the number one whatever to go, how does it feel to have the number one movie in Netflix? Ano sasabihin naman, what do you expect the actor to do?
Yes.
I mean,
Sad.
okay lang.
Okay lang.
But it must be crazy to know that your movie is number one in this capacity. You know, it being a streaming service. Everybody
I
in
was
the
telling
world.
people nga, sabi ko, before pangarap ko lang magka-movie sa Netflix. As in, it was just a dream to have a film or TV show on Netflix. And now, nasa Netflix na ako, tapos nag-number one pa. Like,
Yeah.
Amazing.
And I know,
overwhelming.
yeah, it's overwhelming. And I don't think Isa Calzado has a number one movie on Netflix either.
Put
Oh,
that to
grabe.
rest.
Magagalit na naman yung mga tao.
Are you trying to appease the issue or not?
She actually messaged me yesterday.
Oh, she did.
What
Yes, she did. She told me na she heard about my Tito Boy Abunda interview and then what Mo said. First of all, thank you for the kind words, but then wag ko daw tanggapin na sinabi mo na ugly version daw niya ako.
And you know, Isa, she's very into, like women empowerment and, like that's really her jam.
But Isa and I are very close too. And I would think she understood that coming from me and maybe knowing that Kay and I are friends, that Mo's just effing around. So, but man, there's a lot of people that hate my guts, Kay, because of this. And I'm just glad that you and I are sharing a kind of a stream together just to show, look, it's fine.
You're okay, yeah.
All right. Okay. So, Kay,
Can we go back to the question that we were going to ask her earlier, please?
what question? I have no idea what she was. I asked her.
Diba nga, he took it back to like, when you guys were hanging out and then, talking all night, ganyan. And then you even asked him to sing a song.
I'm not part of this. What is this?
What was there like a budding something, do you think, at that time? Or, I mean, this was years ago.
Yeah.
Sinasabi ni Sam, may chance ba ako back then?
Yon. Oh, that's a long pause. That's a long
Hindi ko
pause.
kasi ma-recall. Kasi that time, hindi naman ako sure.
Na he was trying to do something, like put the moves on you, ganon.
Yes, kasi I was young back then. And then I think sabay kayo ni Echo.
Ay!
December.
Oh my gosh!
No. Okay, hold on. Okay, so listen, Kay, last week mismo, I don't know why we were talking about this, but we were talking about moves we would do on like girls, and I'm not really a move guy. Like, but there was a girl, if you recall, during our time, there was a girl that I would go into the radio booth and I would create her a personalized show. Yeah, that's what.
That's
and I don't know if you remember this girl.
Yung K ba rin to?
Yes, she was a K as well.
Okay.
Okay, right.
Yeah.
So what's crazy is like this girl, K, and I don't know if you remember. Let's see. If you remember. Okay, so
Wow.
keep going.
I feel like I'm intruding.
Kay was not the girl. Okay, but
Hayden yun.
Hayden yon. And now I feel like because you said Echo, I feel like was there like a love quadrangle going on here in the four of us?
Oh.
That time parang wala pa. Wala
Okay.
pa. Mm-mm.
So where was freaking Echo's so good looking. Oh, did she get disconnected? Somebody got disconnected. Oh, Sam got disconnected. Oh, no, okay. I was just gonna say, whew, thank God. For the record, we are talking about 20 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
More than 20 years
Yes,
ago.
more.
So I'm happy that you've moved on, Kay. And
What, from you? Oh my gosh. Jeez, man.
But yeah, so Shopper's here. What happened? You know, Shopper tells like, what's going on here? We're talking about the ugly version of Isa Calzado thing.
He's the Calzado. And Matt Damon.
Yes, and Matt Damon, exactly. But my wife is a huge fan of yours. She always talks about you. She talks about how great you are and all of that stuff. And again, we tried to get you on the show yesterday, but you were like, hey, I'm going to take care of family and all of that stuff, which is really good. So really happy about where you are in life, Kay. I'm glad that you're on the show so we can clear the air here that we're not fighting.
We're okay. Yeah.
We're okay. Everything is fine. And that... you know, it's good. And I didn't really mean it when I called you the word ugly. I should have just said discount. Right? Should have been better. But yeah, The Journey, A Journey on Netflix. Everybody go check it out. It's number one for a reason. I'm reading some of the chat room stuff here. People are saying they were crying a lot in this. You've got two amazing actors in this with you. So congratulations on a huge, successful movie on Netflix. Okay.
Thank you, Mo. Thank you, Sam.
Thank you, Kay. You're lovely. Thank you. Thank you.
It's so stupid. All right. Later, Kay. Good luck. And thanks for making it. We'll see ya. Bye.
Congrats.
Kay about everything.
Yes. Woohoo.
See.
Wow.
Putting to rest any tension, any conflict that we may have read online.
I love how we got to dig up some memories from like 20 years ago, and you made up for that in a big way. You know, that was the song that you sang to her, right?
No. So it was.
Or was that
she
the
messaged me?
No.
Nako, may headline na naman.
Or was that the song that you were recording for the other K?
That was the song that I was recording for
the other K.
The love interest.
Daming K dito sa show.
Yeah,
anong role mo sa tabing ilog?
I don't know. I don't know.
Oh my gosh,
but okay, so again, nothing. It was so, she had Echo.
Mm-hmm.
I was with this, other thing.
Yeah.
And it was one of those things where, you kind of one of those like, hey, what's wrong with Echo? Oh, hey, what's wrong with it? And then you kind of just talk, but nothing happened.
Right. No, and you guys were so young at the time.
We were teenagers.
Yeah.
Or no, maybe. I mean, I would say, gosh, this is not really. We weren't teenagers. I would say 20, maybe 22 years old.
Oh my gosh, I was a dumbass at 22. Whatever.
Yeah, I was 22. Just one of those things.
And nice that you guys cleared that up, though. Yay! Yeah. Did we? We did, right?
I guess. I mean, she doesn't look mad, and that was really the point, right? Just hope she wasn't mad. It is 7:45 here on the morning show. We will take a break. When we come back, we have more, and hopefully, we've been plugging her all day. I have a really strong feeling Kirill's going to show up at 8:45. Back after this. Don't go away.
Do what? Turn the volume on. It's Mo, Sam O, Kirill, and Alex. Good times in the morning.
My name is Mo. That's Sam in studio. Phone number is 8631-0899. If you want to call us, get yourself on the show. And if you are streaming live with us, we are on playback.tv/goodtimes. You can download the app, hit join the room. Once you search for Good Times, it'll give you the notifications that you can then know that we are live. Also, you can download the recorded version of the show on Spotify by heading over to the podcast section, search Good Times Radio, hit subscribe, and you're in. All of us together. Yes.
No excuses now.
No excuses not to miss the show. Unless you're a host of the show and you're missing the show. Unless you're two hosts of the show and you're missing. Both of you guys are missing the show. But we have an hour left here. So last week we talked about being the unattractive sibling.
Oh,
Remember
right. Yeah.
Conversation about if you're not the pretty one of your siblings. And I thought, there's also another angle to this where if your sibling is more well-liked, that there is also kind of that level of insecurity and that level of a challenge. So what I wanted to ask you guys at 863108999 is you're not the favorite child. And how do you navigate through that? Again, this is jumping off last week's you're not the attractive one in the family. Now you're not the favorite one. That could mean at least that could mean you're still the attractive one.
Sure.
Right?
Yeah.
Or it's worse if you're unattractive and not liked. Like you get the two-hit combo. So give us a call. 863108999. Hindi kayong favorite. You're not the favorite of your parents. And you know it.
Yeah, is that something that, families make felt? Very.
I don't know, Sam, because I have a feeling you're going to say it was you also.
No, that's not true. That's not true.
I don't believe that. You're telling me that you are the favorite compared to your brother?
No. I wouldn't say that I was the favorite, but I didn't feel like I wasn't the favorite either. Parang wala, we're equal lang. Kasi nga, I think it worked for us na, there's one girl, one boy. Parang, you don't choose.
Yeah, but the boy is the eldest in a conservative culture. That's it.
No, I'm the eldest.
Oh, you're the eldest?
Yeah.
Okay. So maybe that plays for your favor. Pero siya yung matalino sa school.
Yeah, he was the
siya yung
good-looking
grades.
one. Oh my gosh, was I in
siya yung
denial?
opa. And then, maybe you're not the favorite here. But let's take some calls. 863108999. The question is, you are not the favorite child. And how do you navigate through that? Good morning.
Hi.
Hi.
Hello, what's your name?
So I was listening to the topic and
yes,
I could really relate.
Okay.
So I'm the middle child. So that's already sets an expectation for everybody that you're going to be the least favorite because you already have, if you look into your left and right, you already have, your siblings.
Sure.
So another thing to add into that topic is I have a younger sister and she's really damn hot, pretty hot. And,
usually we don't say that they're hot. We say they're attractive.
No, because they're just really hot. I mean, this is where I think I grew up knowing that in my head she's always the pretty and she's always the favorite. And my brother is my mom's favorite and my sister is my dad's favorite.
Yeah.
It is kind of, if you probably you could say it's a toxic culture. Filipino toxic culture because middle child always either you're the prodigal son or daughter or you're going to be the least favorite. But I think what really is the right way to think about it is...
Can I ask you this? Sorry to cut you off. It's just Sam brought this up right before we took the call, which is they don't really make you feel it, but okay, so in what ways did they make you feel you were not the favorite?
The favor always goes to either the sister or the older brother.
The favor?
Like what?
Yeah.
Like, can you give us an example? Like, halimbawa, you guys are at the dinner table, tapos dalawa na lang yung stugpo. Okay. Give it to the bookends. I mean, give us a kind of a more tangible example where you really felt it.
So I think based on my experience when we were kids and we were at the mall, they were always being asked. Like my kuya, they ask, what do you want? They ask me, what do I want? Pero kasi, you already grasp the idea na sila yung unang tinanong and then ikaw yung last. But you know that you're the middle child. So, the hierarchy of the question, ikaw yung nahuli.
Okay. So, right. You're the middle
then-
child. You think there's going to be some chronological order with what you want, but you're always asked last, even though you're not last in line. That sucks. Like they're cutting in line essentially.
So, for example, the one you're saying, like my tugpo, and it's 2 pieces. Automatically, of course, because, you know, by order, your kuya gets it first, right? And then you're coming in because ikaw na yung second. And then your sister is at your back. And you look at her and see that she also wants it. And your mom says, oh, wait lang, bunso. You're gonna get your chance. But there's only 1 piece left. And then you get to have that feeling na, okay, ikaw yung kailangan magbigay. And that's it.
Yeah, tapos ikaw yung nasa iyo yung ulo, di ba?
Which is the most flavorful part.
That's the idea. You get a piece of it, but you don't get the most of it.
So it was little things like that. It wasn't naman
It
ano.
was, yes. And then until you grow up, and then, you know, little things piles up, and then you come into a realization na, okay, you're the middle child, and ikaw yung mapagbigay. And that's true. I mean, I'm saying it based on my experience. So that's true. However, because my sister and my brother, you know, they're really such, they're good persons. It's just that siguro, again, you know, the Filipino culture. And then, you know, yung younger sister ko kasi, she's really well off. And also, she's really pretty
super
kasi.
hot. And
Yes,
so
super
hot and super hot
Yes.
and
I
well
mean, when you
off.
say super
Tapos cute.
hot, the body, like pag nag-two-piece, everyone's gonna look at her, and that's not an exaggeration because that's true.
She sugpo but didn't get the head. Oh, yeah, no, I get it. Sure.
So of course I don't want to mention her because she's a vlogger.
Oh,
So,
like a
that's-
well-known one?
She's not that well known, but she's.
I don't want her to be well known.
You know, you don't want to mention her because someone. I
Sumikat.
prefer someone is listening and, you know, to tell her na, oh, your sister, your ate called. So let's leave it. But I think I would be really thankful of this type of situation because I'm mid-30s now, and then a lot of people were admiring me of how I look at my sister because she's the younger. I mean, my
feeling
older
bad for
brother is always like given na, okay, kuya, you know, there's so much respect. But the younger kasi, they look at me as like, how did you not get any insecurities from her sister? They're always bragging about her. You know, laging may comparison because dalawang magkapatid na babae, laging, ay, mas maganda siya. Ay, mas maganda yung suot niya. I mean, you always get that comparison. At first, you'd be hypocrite not to say na, wala akong naramdaman kahit ano. Pero bata pa eh. You know, hindi mo maiisip na, teka lang, masyado niyo kami kina-compare. And then
I'm just letting this girl have as much mic time as she can because this is the one chance in her life that she's ever really given as much mic time as ever. So no, I get it. Like it's
and then elementary, high school, college.
Tell us.
I mean, even until now, because we're both in the mid-30s, and we always get compared. And you know what I just always say? That's fine. You know, give her all the compliments because she's my sister, and I'm not gonna feel any insecurities.
But it's not just compliments, is it? I mean,
siya yung
compliments
nagbigay
and
sa akin ng
all
reason
right.
not to feel bad of how I look. You know, the body I have because she's like what? She's 10 out of 10. And then
10 out. And then what are you?
Like,
What are you?
I don't know. It should probably say like 6, 7. You know,
That's not so bad. Yeah, but 10 is 10, di ba? Yeah.
Yeah, but 10 is 10, right? But you know, when someone sits beside you and you know she's your sister and just you know and it's really nice actually because dun ako nakaramdam na I'm not gonna feel any insecurities because she's my sister and you know I'm just gonna give it to her. I mean, she's pretty. So
I think
now when I'm beside any girls and it's even if it's really damn hot, sabihin na natin ganyan. Really, I don't, and even if my partner looks at anybody na parang I know maganda, I don't feel any insecurity. So because my sister already gave me a security na sige ma-insecure kasi maganda ako so wag na lang. Yung ganon.
So parang,
So wait. So you have a boyfriend, you have a partner, you have a husband.
Yes.
Okay, and do you trust him? Like maybe if he had to give your sister a ride home, just the two of them, you would trust him with that?
Yeah. Because my
Why?
partner also gives me the security na, no, ito yung iba yung taste ko.
Yeah, no, and I think wait lang. So I think despite
Potensya,
I'm sure it wasn't easy growing up in a household like that, but it actually made you like more
strong
secure,
person.
yeah, and a stronger person. And so like this worked out. That's awesome.
It really did.
Yeah.
It really did. So that's why when people ask me right now, like, how do you handle, because even sila, they would really say, ang ganda ng sister mo. And I said, yes, she's really maganda. And you get that
The body
feeling
is
na,
so hot.
so hindi ako maganda. Yung minsan, you put it in that way because you want to make it funnier or
Yeah.
like humor.
Okay.
Pero
yeah.
you already have that feeling na, okay, they're telling her that she's pretty and she's prettier than me. And that's okay because again,
Yeah, I think that's what I'm saying. As a
let's give it to her. She's my sister. That's the whole
Right.
idea of it. Na
Yeah.
hindi mo gustong makaramdam ng insecurities because that's my sister and because, she's just gonna be a whole part of me as well.
We
So,
really get
is
the
there-
whole idea of it. You've
Yeah,
explained
is
it
there
so
one
well.
thing-
Thank you.
Is there one thing you do better than her? Wala.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
I'm sure there is.
How does that make you feel?
There is, but
Talking for
again,
one.
talagang na ako na parang nasanay na ako that, whatever she's really good at, then she's really good at it. I'm not having any bad feeling about it. Kasi as like mapagbigay. That's all.
All right.
Well, you can't pinpoint one thing, huh? That you do better than her. Amazing.
But I really like that topic. So I was driving. I'm talking to you guys.
Where are you going?
But no, I love the topic because I was there.
Yeah.
I am part of that topic.
Yes.
So
yes.
sabi ko,
No, this was you. This topic was about you.
You
like,
are
were,
the
like,
person we were looking for.
targeting you.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
Thank
for
you.
everyone listening who's
Yes.
going through the same topic probably or like the same concept, I think what's really good to see it is in a perspective where, the real world is cruel. To be honest, if you
Doesn't
kill
matter.
everyone
Doesn't
with
matter how she's
kindness.
true. Oh yeah. It doesn't matter what lessons you've learned from her empowering you about because she was so attractive and well loved and the favorite and got the last sugpo and siguro the biggest one and you got the head. Like there's it still hurts, still cuts like a knife, and the world is a cruel place. I agree.
Yeah, so that's where I really think all the experiences na, okay, buti na lang, she's prettier, buti na lang, I'm the middle, so, alam mo yun, hindi na ako nakaramdam ng any insecurities. I'm not 10 out of 10. But I am 100% sure na wala talaga akong insecurities even to any celebrity.
Clearly.
Even if it's
Wow.
really pretty, no, wala talaga. Because nga, she already made me feel that, okay, as growing up, she's really pretty, she's the most pretty, she's wearing the most prettiest clothes than me. Yung ganon, you always get the comparison. And then, instead of me taking it as a part of like revenge or something, hindi. Like, okay, sige, sa'yo na yan. Diba? Isa maganda.
If she
ikaw
were the ugly version of a celebrity, who would she be?
She's not gonna be the uglier version, but she always being compared to Heart Evangelista.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And then
You should-
study-wise, let's just simply say she grew up being she was part of a varsity volleyball player when she was elementary, high school, and then college. She was always being chosen as a muse into the university.
Oh,
so
Muse. Yeah, that's tough.
You
So
should
she-
call Mo's podcast.
On a day that Sam is there and tell this whole thing again.
Not necessarily, but like, because I mean,
BSE.
you can have long conversations on that show. He will like, give you advice and, that's what the podcast is about. So do that. But thank you so much for calling us and sharing what it's like,
I really love the topic and I love to be
Yeah.
part of it. But just for
Which topic?
everybody
This
who's
one?
listening, It's really
Yeah.
such a good thing na you look at it at a perspective na if someone gives them compliment, it's your sister or like kahit hindi mo pa sister, just give it to them. Like, just let it go because, you know, look at it in a way na, you know, some may things that you're really good at and some may things na hindi. But the compliment is given to someone else, then let it be. That's it.
All right. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Have a good day. Appreciate you. Bye. She
What
was
is
never
your
on the radio,
problem?
and we
What
don't
is
want
your
her on the
problem?
radio.
What?
We don't want your heart evangelista with a sexy body, volleyball varsity,
Oh.
super successful, 10 out of 10 on the radio. We want the middle Barreto sister on the show.
I'm so tired. I'm so tired from doing my giant wrap it up motion and trying to tell you.
That was a one call topic.
Oh. Wow.
I don't know where to go.
Yeah. We're all talked out on this topic. Lines are full though.
I am happy okay, let's go. 631-089. I am happy we changed the life there. She got it. She was waiting for this moment. Listen, she was waiting for this moment her whole life. Seeking out a venue, waiting for someone on any show, in any radio station, in any country to go, I'm talking to you. Talk to us.
No, she really obviously needed, like, you know, someone to hear her out.
Needed it. Yeah, she needed
ayan
this
tuloy.
moment. Everybody, we've lost everybody. 863-1089, I believe. Let's try another one here. Good morning. Hold back.
Hello,
by the
morning.
way. Oh, yeah. Hi, who's this?
Mitch.
Mitch, can you turn off your
Mitch.
radio, please?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
It's okay, thank you. Do you know what the topic is at this point?
Yeah. That's a handful,
Yeah, can I
actually.
get the IG of sister? Is the topic. Can I get that vlogger YouTube channel, please? Okay, go ahead. What do you want to talk
Yeah, me and my brother, actually.
Okay.
I'm the eldest. And then, there was there's no sibling rivalry, actually. It's more of parang sino yung paborito,
losing.
sino yung ano.
Yeah, when you're losing,
So-
there's really no rivalry. Diba? Because you're losing. Rivalry is like if it's going back and forth. You know,
Yeah.
there's no rivalry.
Yeah, but this is going to be short and sweet. Don't worry.
Yeah.
My family actually loved him very much because growing up, he's medyo, you can call it frail. His body, medyo, he was born medyo,
Why
premature.
are you using past tense?
So
Well, because he's
medyo
recovering.
the focus of the family is sa kanya.
Okay.
So not me. Because I'm the eldest, probably they say na parang, oh no, you can do it naman on your own kasi matanda ka na eh. Ikaw yung panganay eh. So parang ganon yung nangyari. So most of the things actually na nangyari during our childhood, okay naman. Pero you can see the difference actually in caring ng magulang and then the lolas. Ganon. But yun lang naman masashare.
Let me ask you a serious question. Okay. I mean real deep down inside. And a real transparency. So I know the right thing, especially as a kuya, to say is it's okay. It's okay that I was not the favorite because he was sick. And you really led with that. And I just want to ask, was it really okay? I mean, were there moments that just one Christmas can it be about me? Just one birthday, can it be about me? Kasi, like, when I hear he was frail, he was premature, he was all of this, it's almost you're setting it up to go, yes, and I felt unloved. But did you really?
Yeah, actually, a little bit. Medyo konti lang. It's not parang kasi nga, we were brought up na parang, oh, you take care of your brother, ganyan, kasi nga, medyo, mahina siya, ganyan. So most of the attention is nasa kanya. And then,
Yeah, right when he was about to say his feelings.
But eventually, when he grew up, medyo, paano ko
paubaya, ika nga. But laki namin, okay lang kasi I grew up medyo mas pogi ako sa kanya eh. So,
Yeah.
okay lang.
Yeah.
And then,
sure.
just like yung before, you're saying mo, yung delayed gratification, no? When we were turning adults, doon na lang na ano na parang, okay, bumabawi na sila sa akin. Because
Okay,
they
at
know
least.
parang, yeah, may potential pala talaga siya. So, we were, na parang hindi namin
Which nga
napapansin
pala.
before.
Yun nga pala. Those are the words I hate.
Panira.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that's it.
Thanks for the
That's
call.
It. Thank you.
Thank you, thank
Appreciate it,
you.
Good day. Bye.
Oh my
So do you hear it like I hear it? Like do you guys all hear it the way I hear it? The pain, the even the subtleness of those little words, like, "Oy, yeah,
Right, right. And like for a second there, I thought that the sibling like passed away or something like that.
No. The way he was setting it up is see, and again, I don't want to over psychology BS all of this, right? But you can hear the setup is it comes from a place of, I don't know if pain is the word, but fine, maybe. Clearly envy.
Yeah.
And listen, when you're a kid, sometimes you really can't like make sense of all of that.
Yeah.
You just feel shortchanged.
Right.
And even if your parents are telling you, it's kind of like, okay, I know I pick on the OFW life, and I don't pick on it in a negative way. I just mean like, you have an OFW parent, and if I interviewed your parent, they're going to say how much they love you, and they're going to say how much they did that for you, and that the reason why you were able to go to that school is because the sacrifice they made to be away from you. But when you're young, it still feels like I was left behind, no matter the rationale, because you're not old enough to know it.
Yeah.
You're not old enough to really fully understand it. So even though your brother is frail and this, and you can hear it. You can hear that, man, it hurt though.
Yeah, and like I mean, I'm sure it was a very complicated, emotional place to be in because kasi nga he's sick, and so I'm sure there was some guilt, about feeling that way, wanting attention, wanting it to be about him, but completely normal, but then feeling super conflicted about it. Yeah.
And it's, I guess if you're a parent, maybe you clearly are going to lean with your attention to the one that needs the most of it in his context. And you just have to make sure that while it's never going to be fair, if you have 7 days of attention that you can give in a week, maybe you 5-2 it or 4-3 it. 4-3 it, I doubt it. That's hard, but at least 5-2 it.
Oof. That's still rough. 5'2", no?
5'2" is rough,
Yeah.
but that guy sounded like he had an hour.
Aww. Pero mas
And-
gwapo naman daw siya.
Pero mas guwapo. And that's all that counts. Yung parang nasa araw, hindi ka
nagiging gray.
And gray. You get the red nose and a freckle. All I wanted in my life, Sam, was one freckle. Just one freckle on my cheek. That's too much to ask. I'm so brown. 863-12899. I'm kind of almost sick and tired of this one already, but let's just get one more shot. Yeah. Good morning.
Hi.
Hi, good morning.
Hello.
Another broken one.
Look, my story is almost like the first caller. I'm the middle child.
Okay.
I have an older brother and younger sister, so middle child syndrome siguro. But I'm also the ugliest one. So my brother is handsome and my sister is so pretty. She's beautiful. Ako yung hindi, and they always tease me na
Everybody, let's sit back here.
ampon.
Yeah. Oh,
But then I was able to accept it, siguro by high school, college, ganyan. But then I said to myself, then what do I do about it? Dun sa love ng parents ko, I can't do anything about it anymore, di ba? So, kailangan, nagka-crave ako ng attention. So I excelled in school. So I was better in terms of grades sa school. Tapos, di ba, pretty and guwapo yung siblings ko. So, what can I do about it? So, naging ako yung 10 pag nakatalikod. So very sexy siya. Pero pag humarap, nako, ang ugly talaga. So pero pag nakatalikod, okay. So nag-excel ako on everything. Yun yung ginawa
Telegenic
ko.
siya.
Just to get their attention.
So what is it about the middle child? I mean, is it because, with the panganay and the bunso, like there are very clear roles, very maybe clear feelings that they invoke in a parent, but then with the middle, parang it's like neither here nor there. Parang ganun ba yun?
Well, can I ask though? Is it because they were attractive though? Because maybe it maybe it has nothing to do with them being the middle child, but as a child, the eldest and the youngest were so cute.
Yeah, but
and
you
like,
know
when
how
you're so cute.
I'm sorry, I keep interrupting you. Sorry.
No. You're not. Go. This is what our show is. Go.
But you know how the middle child thing is like a pretty. I don't know if it's universal, but it's a thing.
You know what we need to do?
What?
We need to study all of our celebrities, really stunning ones, and I want to know how many of them are the middle child.
Oh.
And then have a episode of Tulfo or something like. It's got to be one of these like documentary thing.
Mga hard-hitting, serious.
Well, yeah, and it empowers middle child. Like, are you a middle child? Yes, I am. Okay, did you know that Liza Soberano is a middle child? Do you know Wurtzbach is a middle child? And then like all of these broken people calling our show right now will be just a little less broken.
Yeah, sure. It's our little public service to the middle children out there. But yeah, like I'm just wondering now, like what is it about the middle child? Okay, but continue.
My brother is just so sweet. My brother and my sister are really, really nice people. They're very, very kind. Ako yung naging aloof because of what was going on around me. Pero I was the one who I'm the more successful one than them. So it's probably because yun nga, yung what has happened to you, you just wanted to excel in everything.
Now, what different between you and the first girl is the first girl, I mean, her sister was not just super hot, but she was also very wealthy and kind of successful and all of that stuff. But let me ask you this. Did you ever, and be honest, I already know the answer, just going to see if you're going to admit it, that there was happiness in their failure when you were young? Yeah?
Feel that.
When they failed?
Okay.
Right. Yung totoo.
There was a lot of failures, not really, because because of what was happening to me, I tried to do whatever I can. I try to do my best on whatever I wanted to do. Pero happiness, there's always that. It's always there. Kasi you were craving for something from your parents. Yun yung parang unhappiness for me.
Yeah, no, that's absolutely it. And I think anybody who's listening to this, that's it. It's just craving something from them. And they're capable of giving it because you see it. You get what I mean, Sam? It's like, I know you're capable of loving your children because I can see it.
But you don't get it, and that makes it worse.
I don't get it. I know you're capable.
But
Yeah,
now,
I mean, like
now they are realizing it because at some point I was able to talk to my mom about it. Siyempre, that deny siya, diba? Pero now I can see that she's trying her best.
Okay.
I'm glad you communicated that with her.
Yeah.
Okay, good stuff.
Thank you very much.
All right.
Yun lang
Thanks for the
po.
call.
Salamat.
Salamat din.
Bye.
Bye.
All right, bye.
So many broken people. They didn't do anything. They didn't do anything. You know what these kids are saying? You know what these 35, 40-year-old kids who are calling the show, you know what they're saying?
Hindi ko naman ginusto na maging middle child.
Exactly. I did not put myself here. You did. And now I had to make my puwet nice.
So I'm telegenic. Hey, so
puwet curvy.
someone on
How
Facebook
hard
is
it is to
asking.
do those squats. Sorry, what?
So one of Playback is asking if you're the middle child. I was also wondering the same. Like, it was only a couple days ago that I found out you have an older brother. I didn't even know that about you.
Yeah. I have an older brother, I have an older sister, I have a younger sister, I've got another younger sister. I mean, like, no, I'm like dead center middle.
Oh, but
of
you are a
kind
middle
of
child.
of a bigger group. So
Did you feel this?
No, not at all. No, nothing.
Huh.
Nothing at all.
Really?
Of the sort.
Maybe you're like unfeeling.
I am, but yeah, I'm just, like I said, I'm just kind of like, what up?
Yeah. So you felt like everyone got an equal amount of love? Or did you feel like there was a favorite?
No, in fact, it was so like equal that at this age in our 40s, we kind of playfully argue that we're the favorite. Like, oh, mom, I'm the favorite. Then my brother, like, no, I'm the favorite. We just kind of joke around with it now because it was so like equal. It was crazy how equal it is.
Oh, that's nice. I feel like it
And it's
gets
equal, like,
oh.
it's like equal to the centavo. Like my mom is my mom is an accountant, so it's like it is truly equal.
Yeah, she really like rationed her love
to the centavo.
Because I feel like the bigger the family, it probably gets more prominent.
Well, I mean, the bigger the family, the chances of one of them sticking out are greater. The bigger the family, the one of them being special, being so good looking, being so successful, because you have more options to choose from. So there is a chance, yes, that it will become that where one sticks out and all the attention will get there. But, people are not having big families anymore. So we might see this where if you have a favorite, the other one is going to feel really left out. It's going to be much more evident that they're not the favorite because families are smaller these days than they used to be.
Okay, because my point was that bigger family, there's going to be a clear favorite, and so they're all going to feel that. But you're saying actually you feel it more with a smaller family.
So I think, it's a little bit of both. So in the bigger family, this is all speculative, in the bigger family, the chances of them being a clear-cut favorite is, I think, greater because you have got a shot. But in a smaller family, it is more evident to the people involved that, somebody's a favorite, if there is a favorite.
Right.
Like between you and your brother, because there's two of you, if he were the favorite, you're going to freaking know it. And you're not going to have a lot of people to kind of go through it. You can't go to your sister and like, what's cool? My favorite. My favorite. Then all four of you get together and like, screw him. But when you're alone or there's not much there to kind of shoulder to cry on, that's rough.
Yeah.
Oh, anyway, we will take a break. It is 8:25. Gonna say Kay's not gonna join us.
I guess it would be safe to say that at this point, huh?
Yeah. But knowing her, she will be here at like 5:30 in the morning tomorrow to make up for it. That's okay.
Yeah.
All right, we'll take a break. When we come back, we have more of the show. Don't go away.
Do what? Turn the volume on. It's Mo, Sam O, Kirill, and Alex. Good times in the morning.
Tuesday morning, you're listening to the show. Got about 30 minutes left here, so try to come up with something a little bit more positive than that dreary, depressing topic that we had of ugly siblings calling the show.
Let's do it.
Okay, so, usually our 8:30 topic is kind of our lightest topic, right? And it is the one we kind of just kind of wind down with, easy, kind of brainless and stupid. So I thought, Sam, since you're here, can I say this, Sam?
Mm-hmm.
Since Kirill and Alex's time on the show, because especially Alex, who talks a lot, right? That I always wanted to ask you, and I was going to ask you this over the weekend.
What?
Kind of privately. But you feel like you're not getting enough mic time?
Oh my gosh. No.
Because it's days like this we remedy that.
Yeah, and I mean,
like a middle child on the show.
No, it's fine. I mean, Alex and Kay, like
that's what those callers are saying. Hello, okay lang. Okay lang. No, it's fine. The answer is supposed to be no, because I'm like, part of it is just really even listening and enjoying and being a part of it.
Yes, absolutely. And not
started with it's fine.
No, I'm sorry. No. I was gonna get to it. Alex and Kay, well, Alex especially, he's not here every day. And so, whenever he's on, I'm sure, he wants to make up for the days that he's not here. I mean, we're here like 4 days out of the week. It's great. Yeah.
Feels like this. But because you are here and, spotlight on you, girl. I was thinking, what's a good topic to kind of wrap it up that you are very kind of involved in? And it's only two things, really. It's either A, world peace, or B, food. So I was thinking, let's go with food because we talked a lot about world peace and we're failing at that. Not you, but the world. So I thought I'd ask this question. 8631089. Do you have any quirky eating habits? So you do something kind of different. We were talking about Hipon a little while ago, and you were like, "Oh, the head's the most flavorful." And I was wondering if, like, maybe are you the one who eats the little tentacles? You got like a little quirky. There's a quirkiness about the way you eat. It could be a mannerism. It could be a superstition. It could be you do things. Okay, the barbecue stick, for example.
Oh,
you know how the fat is at the end?
Yes.
And I was like, oh, well, that's the best part. It's not the best part.
No, it's not.
Okay, it's not the best part. Never in the history was that the best part. But maybe, like, you eat it first. Because it's supposed to be in order, right? It's a gravitational order. But maybe you flip the stick over and eat that bitch first. Like, what is your quirky eating tick habit?
Okay.
Whatever. 8631089. I'd love to read it. Or I'd love to hear from you guys. And if not, we'll read it off playback.tv/goodtimes. Chelsea says she smells the food before eating it. I think maybe 80% of the population does this.
I think that is how you first encounter the flavor of the food, is the smell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do this. I smell it. You're not supposed to smell it, though, with people watching you. Because they don't like the vicinity of your face on the food, especially if it's a shared plate. Like, it's a family style. You don't want to just do it, but I do it. Like, if this was the family style, if this was the family style, I'd be like, and then I put it back in the middle, and it's really, yeah, it's super bastos. But I mean, I gotta smell it.
No, well,
now if it were my food and I'm the one ordering it, okay. Pero yung share. Wag naman ganyan. Pizza, you grab a whole pizza. And
it's like my giant wrap up motion, but with the pizza.
Let's go. So okay, so let's read some off. Unless Sam, you've got one.
I was gonna say because you know how they say the best part of the chicken is like the thigh.
Yeah.
I don't like the thigh. I like the breast part.
Yeah, there's people like that. But that's not really a quirk. I think that's almost like a preference. I'm thinking like a quirk is, God, what would be a
no, like
chicken
something kind
quirk?
of strange talaga. No, yeah, I get it.
Technique. More technique. Than anything else. Okay, so let's read some off. Din LV says, when I eat with my hands, I only use 3 fingers per hand. Para pang phone yung ring and pinky. Wait a minute, how do I do it? Okay, so you're eating with these 3. You're eating with these 3 fingers. No. Wait, hold on. What did she say? She said, when I eat with my hands, I only use 3 fingers per hand. Para pang phone yung ring. Oh, these 2. Okay, so she does eat like this, and then these 2 are for the phone. So I'm assuming it's to hold and then like this. Swipe with the other one. It's really crazy. I love that answer, by the way. 8631089. Let's get to some calls here. Good morning.
Oh no, we were too chatty. Sorry.
Oh, we're talking about
we had
a bunch of calls. Sorry.
Please?
Yeah, everybody just calls right back. Sorry, I was kind of talking too much there. Jay says, when eating a burger or sandwich, I go around and eat the edges first. Oh, okay. You kind of like
that is
you
so
change
weird.
It. Yeah, you change it from a circle to like a ninja star. Yeah. No way. I haven't heard the word ninja star in forever. Right? I don't know why I said that. Kopong Bon says, eat first, pray after. Okay. Alvin is, I eat pizza crust first. Says I microwave ice cream so it's soft. Like, ew. So
it's like a
Why?
milkshake?
Yeah, no. Ice cream is so nice when it's like, when you break your plastic spoon on the ice cream because it's so hard. That's what I want.
But it seems like this person, it's not so much a texture thing, but she wants it level.
That's disgusting.
Oh, it's a bit odd. But that's what we're looking for.
Right. Quirkiness, 863-10899. Let's go. Good morning.
Hello.
Hello, good morning.
Hi.
Hi, what's up?
Pagkakain ka ng kanin sa ulam, susubo mo muna yung kutsara nang walang laman.
Like to wet the spoon?
Bago kumain.
To wet the spoon?
Yeah, to wet the spoon.
To get his mouth prepped. You know, like, okay, mouth, you're going to do some gyrations here and some movements and some machinations. I just need you. And then you do that?
Parang gano'n. Parang gano'n.
Huh.
You are, like, mental. I love it.
All right.
Oh, I like
Thank
it.
you,
This is so
guys. Good morning.
This is
Thank
perfect.
you.
This is perfect answer.
I will wet my spoon or utensils sometimes because I don't want the rice to stick to it. Especially the wooden chopsticks. Especially the wooden chopsticks. Like, this is a thing.
Okay, fine. I see that. I see people do. I see people lick the chopsticks before.
Or they
I
dip it
never
in the
knew
water.
Yeah. I never knew the reason with that. I thought they were just mentally ill. So there is a reason for this.
Yeah.
Okay. All this time, I see people do it because I don't use chopsticks. I don't know how. So when I see people do it, I'm like, what the hell's their problem? Yeah, I don't know. It's like the least Asian problem of mine.
No.
Good morning. Where's the most Asian problem? I drive fine. Good morning.
Hi, good morning.
Hi.
Hi, who's this?
Joel.
Joel, hi.
What's up, man?
Yeah, whenever I use my hand eating, I also use a spoon simultaneously.
That's my mom does this.
I no, not simultaneously, but I put the food to the spoon using my hand, then I eat it.
Oh, so
Mom
it's
does
like
this.
really your hand is a fork, and then you have an actual spoon.
I clamp up all the food using my hand, then put it in the spoon.
Yeah, yung kamay mo yung walis, yung dustpan yung spoon, and you drive it into the spoon to eat it like a pig. Yeah.
Yeah,
no,
something like that.
that's disgusting.
And I
Love
also
it. hate
put
it.
rice in soup, in sopas. So I eat that one.
Rice in
that's not so-
sabaw is that's
that's not so-
and it's so.
But he's doing it backwards though. He said he's throwing the rice into the soup instead of putting the soup into the rice. Okay, that's quirky.
That is, but this is a Korean thing. We will dump the rice into the soup.
I knew there was a problem with you guys. You couldn't be perfect.
This is and sometimes and this is a big thing as well. We'll just put the rice in water.
You will put the rice in water.
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know. That's just how we like to eat the rice sometimes. It's like soupy rice, but the soup is water.
I think I could hang with this. I just have to try it.
Yeah.
Like I can't. It doesn't make sense to me right now, but I think I could see me liking it.
Yeah, I like it. I like it. I'm into
Okay.
it.
All right. Here's a good one. I eat all the yan sticks.
Oh, and
first. Yung walang chocolate. Kasi iwanan mo yung chocolate. The problem with this is the yan chocolate, for some reason, the moment you touch it, it starts to melt uncontrollably. Like, I do not know why this happens. Like, they're perfectly fine inside the package. The moment you take it out and you touch it, it melts. It starts to melt aggressively. But I love this quirk. Fantastic. Let's take a next call. 8631-0899. You've got quirky food stuff.
Hello.
Hello?
Hi.
Hey, what's up?
Yeah, hi. After drinking juice, I don't change my glass.
Oh, you're like my dad.
When I need to drink water.
Yeah. Juice isn't so bad. I mean, people do this like on purpose. They will flavor the water a little bit with the juice.
So can I say something again?
Yeah.
Maybe off topic. I like to add sinigang sa munggo.
Sinigang sa munggo?
That's freaking disgusting.
Like two separate ulams?
No,
What I'm saying.
hindi separate ulam. Pero baka weird. Weird
Yeah, it's
talaga.
like saying I put sinigang in my kare-kare or something like that. It's like, what the hell's wrong? Yeah. Okay. No, love it. Thanks.
Thank
Yeah, have a good
you.
Bye. Sorry, I said yan yan. Yan yan is the one that's actually not on. I'm talking about the poki. Di ba yung poki is the one where it's already on there. Yung yan yan, you dip it, right? You take
Yeah.
the stick and you dip it, right?
Yeah.
So my bad. So what did he do with the yan? He eats
The
he
sticks
eats
first.
the sticks first,
Without
all of
dipping
it?
it.
The whole thing? And then
Yeah.
what, you kakame mo na yung chocolate? Is that what it is? I was thinking pocky, sorry. Now that's Yung sa akin, yung sinasabi ko na it melts is the pocky stick. You take out the stick and for some reason it just starts to disintegrate if you don't eat it right away.
This is the sticks that's coated already.
It's already coated.
Right.
Yes. No, I forgot. Sorry, I got those mixed up. Is the one you actually grab the stick and you dip it into the chocolate. So if he's eating all 12 sticks or whatever and then just leaving an entire thing, like that's freaking crazy. We got back-to-back topics with crazy people. 863-1399 lines are full. Good morning.
Hello.
Hello?
Hello.
Hey.
Morning.
Hi, morning.
You know the Stick-O, the chocolate colored one, the chocolate flavored Stick-O.
Yeah.
Whenever I eat it, like I eat first the not chocolate one, kasi diba it's spiral.
How do you do that?
Sometimes I use my fingers, so very intricate. Then yan, kakainin ko na yung Stick-O. So ayun the chocolate one because I think that's the best one.
So you would like parang pull it apart?
No, it's you bite it in a way na parang makakain mo lang is the I don't know how to explain it, but it takes so much time and effort.
Yeah.
But I like it that way. Yeah, I like it that way.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. Good day. Bye. Getting back to my mom, she always has one oily thumb. Like when she's eating, everything's like dry. There's one oily thumb because it's just it's just kind of dragging it into the thing.
Wait,
Okay lang.
so this is the using one hand while still using utensils.
So you have a spoon, and then instead of like using a fork to kind of push it in together, she uses her thumb. So her hands are all fine, but then there's one oily thumb.
Wow.
Drives me nuts. Another call, 863-1399. We're talking about quirky eating habits. Good morning.
Hello.
Hello, good morning.
Morning.
Yes, yung bata ko, whenever I take snacks, for example, ang snacks namin is bread, tapos may Coke. Yung bread, sinasawsaw ko sa Coke.
Oh,
Okay, I've seen this. I've seen this. I've heard this. Yeah, I've heard this. It's not common.
Legit
Yeah. You just, I mean, you're just adding it.
bread. Sliced bread, okay na siya.
Yeah, it's kind of like, it's just like putting sugar on your bread. Right.
Yeah, parang ganun. Pero mas masarap kasi parang pag kinain mo na yung bread, parang mas malambot siya, tapos may pagkawin na ang sarap.
And has a strong Coke flavor, which is, of course, still gorgeous. Yeah. No.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
I mean, I guess it all happens in your mouth, you know, when you take a bite and then take a swig.
Don't say anything blasphemous like that. It's never the same.
No, yeah, but what I mean is like, parang, you know, my first reaction to it was like, oh, no. But that's exactly what happens in your mouth. So
I get it. And in your stomach as your acids break down, these things. But that's not the fun part. Some of this, that's why it's called quirks, right? It's like there's these little weird things you have to do. So I do this with the Oishi shrimp crackers. I eat I'll put like 25 in my mouth, but I won't swallow it. I just chew on it and then I park it to the side of my mouth so it gets all mushy and salty and all of that stuff. And then when my mouth is full like a monkey eating a santol, that's when I just go, okay, I'm going to start slowly bringing it down. I know you're jealous. Some dude here says he licks the Pringles before he eats it. I guess that's to get some of that salt, some of that seasoning, that flavor. Because when you do eat a Pringles, especially your first Pringles, always a very not explosive flavor. It's just kind of dry, your first one or two. It's really when you get, popping and all that stuff in 3 or 4 that you start really getting the flavor in it. But that first one's kind of a dull Pringle. So to lick off a little bit of the salt, again, preps your mouth for the good stuff. Damn, we're fat. What's our time? Let's take another one. Yeah. Quirky food things. Good morning.
Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning.
When I eat Maltesers, I eat the chocolate first without breaking the wafer inside.
Skill.
And when I eat the chips na chippy na red, I
love
put
that.
sinigang mix.
Ooh, I've been seeing this on Instagram. Sinigang mix on stuff. Oh, I'm going to try this.
You mean the mix, like the season?
Yeah.
Powder.
Yeah. It's like chicharon na, basta it's yummy.
Oh, okay.
And it has to be with chippy, or can it go? Can I play a little? I get you're chippy reading it, but can I try it with other more high end chips?
I don't see why not.
Maybe try it with Doritos.
I was gonna say Doritos would be is my thing.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Good morning.
Morning. Thank you.
Did you get that? Did you get that from TikTok?
She probably did.
So I want to know if what if she's patient zero? Like, what if she's like the originator?
Yeah,
How
that
far
would have been
back you-
cool. And finally, something that I would like to try myself. It's the sinigang mix. All right.
Lovely. One last call, and we'll totally get out of here. Good morning.
Next. Hi. Morning. Hello.
Yes,
Morning. Yeah. So when I'm eating fried food or dry food, I usually use coffee as my soup.
Soup.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Coffee as a bowl.
Wait.
Okay, so is this back to what Sam is saying? Is this kind of back to what Sam is saying? It's like you're going to do it anyway, so you might as well just kind of. It's not really naman how it enters your mouth, but the fact that it's in your mouth simultaneously. Or are you putting food into your coffee and then drinking it eating it with a spoon?
Yeah, it's basically like I don't want to eat dry food, so I just pour coffee over my rice and my food. And yeah, just use it as something to wet it off.
Okay, do me a favor. Put the food in the coffee. Don't do it the other way around, because that's like put the food in the coffee. Like don't put the coffee on the food. Put the food in the coffee. Because then that's crazy.
Yeah.
Wait, but why coffee? Why wouldn't you just have sabaw?
Sabaw is not accessible in the morning in the house, so yeah, coffee is more accessible in the morning.
So what is this? It's just like tapa, and then you put coffee. You put coffee on top of the tapa and rice.
Yeah. Or hot
I love this guy.
Oh no!
Yeah.
I love this guy.
No.
Yeah, no, you're my new favorite dude. Love it. Favorite call of the day. Thank you.
Why can't you just take a sip of the coffee?
Nope, Sam, that's boring.
Hey, thank you guys. Good morning.
Okay.
Wait. Black coffee?
Yeah,
Cafe au lait?
Americano.
No, instant coffee.
3-in-1?
No, not 3-in-1.
Okay, yung black
instant
lang.
Coffee.
Black lang.
Black lang.
Okay.
I love this guy.
Oh my
God bless you, sir.
goodness.
Thank you.
Thank
You're a
you.
hero.
Bye.
Have a good day.
Great day.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Marvin says, my mom does this with toyo. That's even crazier.
The coffee?
Just imagine. You walk into the kitchen and your mom is pouring coffee on tuyo.
Is that yung parang the bottled fish that's dried?
Yep.
I love
You're putting
that
coffee.
stuff.
I know, but she's putting coffee on it. As a syrup.
Yeah. No, and especially with this guy, because his reason is like, I would like to wet my food, preferably with soup, but I can't have it in the morning, so I'll just pour my coffee over it. I feel bad for him.
I know, but it's the pouring part. Because like if you say you want your food wet, okay, fine. Tapa, cut, in, rice, in, water, in, swallow, sabay. It's it. But when you gotta do the craziness of grabbing your coffee just for moisture alone, and you're pouring it on your food, you are crazy. And I love it. Middle child. Ang ginagawa mo dyan? I need attention, Mom. I need attention.
That's
so
it.
I put coffee.
That is the only reason. He's a middle child.
He's a middle child. It has to be.
This is
'cause
cry for attention.
Exactly. Because
Yeah.
look at the attention he gave us. Look at what we gave. We just told him he was our favorite caller. He won some mythical prize. I mean, all of the reaction he's been wanting to get from his parents, we gave it to him 40 years later.
It makes sense now. Yeah. Of course, that's
That's
what
our
it
role.
is.
That's our role
Yeah.
here. Okay. As World War III approaches, just wanted to get some of those things out of the way and made these people feel important. All right. It is 8:52. Kareel is awake. She woke up at 8:41. I was tempted on bringing her in here, but she's probably in bed. So we'll have her in here tomorrow, but we will wrap it up right after this. Don't go away.
Do what? Turn the volume on. It's Mo, Sam O, Kareel, and Alex. Good times in the morning.
Thanks for hanging out today, guys. We're going to be, full force tomorrow?
Yeah, all four of us should be here tomorrow. Alex came in really late from Dubai last night. He really said, I'll be there today. And then kind of in the morning, he's like, dude, I just got back from the airport. Same with Kay with her event last night. But because, and I think Kareel did say her nightlife is now over because of what happened today.
Same, girl. Same.
Yeah. Yeah, that kind of dedication. Like, oh, that's it. I'm never going out to dinner again. Yeah, so we should all be here tomorrow. So make sure to hang out with us at 6 a.m. And again, wherever you are around the world, playback.tv/goodtimes is a good way to check us out. If not, catch the recorded version on Spotify, as we tend to upload it later in the day, sometimes in the evening, but you will eventually get it, and you don't have to wait that long for it, but it's good to kind of use it to drive if you need it in the evening or wherever, again, you are around the world, and you just can't do it live. So thanks, guys. Sam?
Yes.
We'll see you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow. Before I go, I want to thank all our friends who are making the HWPL Philippines Second National Peace Convention possible. Birch Tree Adult Boost, Chicky Boom Roast Chicken, Volunteer Individuals for Peace, and Green Corps. Thanks, guys, and we'll see you on Saturday.
Was it Bam Chicka Wow Wow?
Chicky Boom Roast Chicken launching next month.
Wow. As well. Thank you.
Bow Chicka Wow Wow.
Look at you. All right. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a good day.
Bye.
Do what? Turn the volume on. It's Mo, Sam O, Kareel, and Alex. Good times in the morning.